So I'm going to do something a little bit different today for this live. Sometimes I have like a word or phrase in mind, and I'm just going to riff, and I will do that. But in addition, you're going to see me apply it in real time. And that word is contemplation. What comes to mind when you hear the word contemplation? What comes to mind when you hear the word think? Are they different? In actuality, they are. My dog is here. So what is the difference? Thinking is related to problem solving. Thinking is, we could call it a problem. I have an issue. I have something that needs to be solved. I have to solve for X. We do this all the time. This is just reminding me of a conversation I had this weekend with a friend who said, yeah, we agree people think too much. 100%. I actually have a client. Oftentimes, I'm reminding her to stop thinking because sometimes we think ourselves into loops. So thinking is directed. It is the energy that is going in a particular direction towards solving. It's needed. It's absolutely fantastic. We can't overdo it. Contemplation, on the other hand, is, I usually use the metaphor. If I take something, and yes, I do take fish oil. If I take something and I'm looking at it this way, that's interesting. I see the properties of the thing. Then I might turn it this way and this way or this way. Or I might look inside. But I'm doing this with my mind. This is contemplation. I'm looking at a thing from many different directions and I am just with it. I'm being with it. I'm sitting with it. It's the opposite of the directed energy of thinking. Thinking is, I have this fish oil here and I need so much a day. Let me go ahead and take the recommended amount because the goal is to increase my brain health. Well, that's the role of DHA anyway. EPA is anti-inflammatory. They're both great. I take the DHA so that my brain can be on more. And that is a result of thinking about why I need to take the fish oil. Contemplation is looser. It can be loops. Contemplation is from where a lot of our creations come from because we've been with an item. We may have conflict about the item internally. We may just be curious about the item. And then out it comes in a book, a poem. You create something with your hands. You write something. You dance it out. All right. So hopefully we have direct thinking, forward moving energy, contemplation, a being kind of energy. We need both. One is not superior than the other. We absolutely need both. Now, when I post comments, thoughts, ruminations in my groups, this is what I'm working on myself. And this morning, I posted in my Instagram channel, my private room, what does love feel like inside of you? In theory and in sensation. I am working on this and I'm going to contemplate it live. Because what came up for me when it says, the question is, what does love feel like? And love for me is more of, sure, there's a feeling, but it's more of a intangible. So what does an intangible feel like? An intangible feels like something that flows through me sometimes, something that rises up in me sometimes, something that's even just outside of my body and my field, almost like a color, a temperature between me and the other person. Sometimes I wonder if they feel or not. Love can feel like a brush on my neck or my cheek. So love itself feels like, this is stumping me. You see me stumped on real time. So I described the sensation. What does it feel like inside of me? Oh, okay. All right. So love inside of me feels warm. It feels fuzzy. And this is making me contemplation. My mind is now associating to, thank you. I got this. Oh, yeah. I'm not worried that I don't have it. Thank you, though, for the encouragement. Okay. So I had just had an association. This is how contemplation works. You're thinking about something and you have an association. Wait, what was it? What was it? Yes. Love related to eroticism. Eroticism is the energy of aliveness. Eroticism is when you see a beautiful sunset or sunrise, when you're amused at people watching, when you eat something so delicious. Eroticism is lovemaking. It's the joy of working out. It's that wonderful sensation when you put your feet on the grass or in the sand or step into the beach water for the first time. When you see the face of someone you love and you get that rush, all of that is eroticism. And I think it's love adjacent. This is me still contemplating. All right, the next question I posted in there was, when you receive love, how does it feel in your body? Okay, that's going to be relative to what I already shared. It feels like a tide. So there's a flow. There's a flow quality to it. Either it's coming up from inside. Sometimes it feels like a warm hug. Sometimes it feels like a flush in the cheeks. Love inside. It feels sometimes like butterflies or giddy. And sometimes it feels playful. What's coming to me right now is sometimes it's quiet and still. So I'm thinking in reference to my children. Maybe they need something that I can provide, whether it's monetary, maybe it's time, maybe it's conversation, maybe it's a hug. But when I recognize that this is love motivating me, it's more of a stillness, it's more of a heaviness, heavy in a good way, as in grounded. I feel very close to the ground in that kind of love. Whereas love with a lover feels more tingly and exciting. Love of ice cream feels like, or a good drink or coffee that I have just ground. That kind of love lives here in the mouth and the jaw, and it feels bubbly, erotic. Okay, so when you receive love, how does it feel in your body? What do you feel yourself receiving? What am I receiving? The first word that comes to mind is gift. When I am sensing love and appreciation from someone, first word that comes to mind is gift. And a gift isn't always something that you earn. For some people, it may be. But for me, a gift is abundance, surplus. This isn't owed to me, but I can soften and receive that which I did not have before. There's the last one. When you give love, how does it feel in your body? Ooh, okay, I'm feeling a lot as I read that question. How does love feel in my body? Definitely energizing. So we're back to the energy of eroticism. When I'm giving love, when I Here's a phrase that's coming up to me right now. It's, I'm here for you. Even if I never say that, this is something that I imagine with my children. Sometimes watching them leave the house, wishing them well, benevolence. And that felt sense as if I am gifting something to someone. What do I feel when I give love? I'm being almost pulled forward as I think about that. So it is a moving force. And then what's coming to me right now is excitement is if you've bought a gift for someone, no matter what it is, maybe you got them gift certificates to a meal or a massage, or you planned out an adventure. So you're sharing your time, thinking about the 5 love languages: quality time, touch, acts of service, gifts. What was it? Quality time? There's probably one more. Yeah, I think there was one more. But when you are preparing that for someone, there's this bubbly excitement. You think, oh, I hope they like this. Again, another aspect of eroticism. I received flowers last week. That is an energy of excitement. There's so many elements there. Again, I'm still contemplating. This is like my thoughts are going from here to here to here to here to here. There's an energy of, wow, I did not expect this. So there's surprise. And the fact that somebody thought ahead of time to do that, warmth, joy here. Okay, so those are the things that I'm contemplating. So I shared the questions. I hope that you can contemplate them because we spend so much time thinking. Pull back from the directedness just for one or two other questions. And then just let what bubbles up for you, let it be there without judgment. It's interesting that when we judge, we inflame our system. We secrete chemicals that are excitatory. They get the system revved up. They actually activate us outside of our window of tolerance. Whereas when we don't judge, the opposite of judgment is compassion. Compassion is a being with, an acceptance of our common humanity. I felt that too at some time or other. That must be hard for you. That must be so exciting for you. All of this are elements of compassion. When we do that, we secrete totally different hormones that have this effect on the system, a calming effect on the system. So we do want to keep our judgments to a minimum for our own well-being. And we don't want to judge the judgments. Some of us do that. Oh, I'm feeling that thing again. Oh, I need to stop. I should. All judgment, all activating to the system. So just be aware. Just catch it. Say, oh, I'm doing that thing again. Aren't I cute? I'm so adorable. I'm like a little kid, still learning, ever growing. Okay, getting a little better at these lives on Substack, I think. This one is not crooked. It's just a message that I am cute. I'm receiving that with grace and gratitude. Thank you. If you're watching this on the replay, I would love to hear if you already knew the difference between thinking and contemplation, and if not, if this is a new thing for you, I would love to hear your attempt at exploring the difference between the two. I would love to hear how you catch your judgments And I would actually love to hear the answers to the question, how love flows through you. What are you giving when you give love? What is it like for you? Curious to hear all of it. This looks perfect today. Okay, good. I'm not sure what looks perfect, but I'm glad. I hope you enjoy it. And I will leave you here until next time. Thank you for being here. Have an amazing day.